If women can be paid less for doing the exact same work, why wouldn't every company just hire women?
Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Taylor the Fiend back again, and today we are taking a look at companies that refuse to hire modern women. Don't forget to drop your thoughts and your comments. Make sure you subscribe if you are new here, and let's just jump right into it.
I can't find a full-time job, so now I have to try to become a content creator. Did my bachelor's degree in theater mean nothing?
The answer is yes. Her theater degree is completely and utterly useless, and that is completely on her.
My boss gave me 4 hours to erase the board and just rewrite the same information. I get off at 5, y'all. It's 1:53. I have 4 hours. This is the only thing I gotta do.
Recording yourself complaining about your job while on the job is never a smart decision.
Bro, they trying to make me clean all these dishes back here by myself. Do I have to get all this done in time?
Yes, ma'am. By 12 o'clock.
By myself?
Yes, what the hell you think you apply for?
What happened if I don't?
You fired. What you think you apply for the job for? Apply for it. Do the shit.
It's crazy how she thinks that recording herself crying is somehow going to make her look good here. It absolutely doesn't.
Nation.
I just got fired at Target for theft. You want to know what I stole? Oh, you do? You do? Coffee. I was making myself a coffee every day because one of my coworkers told me it was free. And they brought me into an office and said, "We cannot hire you. We cannot have you continue to work here because you're stealing." Oh, what? I didn't. Oh, that was not even my fault. What the So yeah, really glad I finally got my first job in like over a year, and I lost it over coffee.
That coffee story makes no sense at all, and it sounds like she's leaving out a lot of key details.
Things like that.
I was struggling in my 9-to-5, so I started a side hustle in case I got laid off. But then it became very apparent that I was also bad at my side hustle. So then I was just struggling in both things. And then I found out today that I got fired from my side hustle after 1 month because I wasn't performing well enough. Now I'm just praying that I don't get fired from my 9-to-5. How can a person be bad at everything? I am so humbled.
One has to wonder what her side hustle was and how she could possibly get fired from it.
Is the gender pay gap real?
Yes, men statistically get paid more than women, even in the same position of power.
Do you work like a job at the moment?
No, I don't.
Okay, got it. If the gender pay gap exists, women are paid less for the same job, why wouldn't firms just hire only women?
Men, especially men in power, think that women below them can't do the job as well. So that's one of the reasons they do get paid less, and they just think men do the job better. So that's why they end up hiring men, even though they do pay the women less.
If women can do the job just as well, then why would they not just hire women? They can just pay them less for the same job.
Because they don't. They want men to fill those roles because they want the men to go up in power and get better at the job they're working at.
These CEOs are not going to waste profits by paying men more just to spite women.
I don't give a and everybody been explaining all day! All day! For nothing! He knows! He made everything! Listen, it started off fine, it's still starting out, friends! I am done! I quit! I quit!
The guy, he comes out, he goes, "Hey, doesn't shake my hand. No, I'm nice to meet you. Hey, I don't really know why you're here. I don't really want to hire any new staff." Hey, so yesterday when you guys called and said to come in at 2 o'clock for an interview so that you could hire me as a server, you were doing that for a position that you weren't even hiring for and just wasting my time, making me drive 40 minutes away to a restaurant that you're not even hiring at? Ah!
That guy obviously didn't want to hire a woman who will crash out at the first sight of hard work.
Morning.
Morning, have you got a minute?
Yeah.
This has got to stop.
Sorry.
It's got to stop.
What?
All this in your hair and stupid things in your hair every day. It's just distracting.
I'm going out after work, so I just thought I'd keep my roll. I've not got any calls
you're
today.
You're either working or you're not.
I'm still working when I've got rollers in my hair.
But it's just distracting.
To who?
Everyone. Look at them round there. They're all looking at your hair.
She's trying to make her selfish unprofessionalism look like workplace gender discrimination.
Yeah.
Well, he's looking now because you've said it.
No, but he was looking before.
Well, that's not my problem.
Listen.
I can get some that aren't as bright
Listen.
colours.
Listen.
Yeah.
Just nothing in the hair. Come to work ready for work and then go home and get ready to go out. It's not too much to ask. You get paid for being at work. We just want you to do your job and go home. We like you to look fabulous. We've no problem with that. But stop this things in your hair every single day.
Okay.
What do you think?
Well, I just don't see how it affects anyone, but obviously.
It's just so distracting.
There are certain things worth fighting for at work. Hair curlers are definitely not one of them.
I just got back from a job interview and I thought it was going really well and I really liked the look of the company and it would be like my first job since uni. Yeah, I was really looking forward to it. They were a bit weird in the interview, but I was like, yeah, it's formal, isn't it? It's a job interview, whatever. In the end, basically, he implied that maybe I wouldn't get the job because of what I was wearing. And I was like, it's 2024, we can wear what we want. And also I googled what to wear for a job interview because I've only ever had like hospitality interviews before and that's like a trial shift and stuff. So I googled it and I bought a new outfit, spent money on it. But yeah, I'll show you. What's wrong with this? What's wrong with, I spent money on this. I was like, smart skirt, smart top.
If you have to Google what to wear for a job interview, then I think you've probably got some bigger problems.
I just got home from a job interview. And they told me that I'm not going to get the job because of my outfit. Are you kidding me?
It is scary that a lot of modern women think that dressing for a night of club drinking is somehow formal work attire.
Here's all the stupidest things I've ever done at a job. One time I was supposed to charge somebody's credit card like $545, but I didn't realize because I was new that you don't have to enter the zeros on the machine. So I charged them $54,500. And it was an American Express card, so it went through. It went through. No limit on those, I learned that day. I don't think there's limits. One time a coworker sent me a spreadsheet and told me to look for this data in it, and then I responded quite confidently. It was like, the data is not in the spreadsheet. And they were like, did you scroll right? And I was like, no, I did not scroll right. There it is. Yes, I see it.
Openly admitting these workplace blunders is just going to keep her unemployed, I would say.
Now, thank you. My whole company was copied on that email. Yes, they were. Oh, one time I had managed to convince myself I had a photographic memory because I was at like some burger place with my boyfriend and he decided last minute after we'd already left the menu that he wanted french fries, but they had all these dipping sauces and he didn't know which dipping sauce. And I recited all of the like artisanal dipping sauces to him in order. There were like 20 of them. So I went to work a few weeks later as a job and I had to take everything off of this thing and then I had to put it back exactly how it had been. And this guy was like, didn't you take a picture first? And I was like, I don't need to. I have a photographic memory. I did it wrong. I do not.
One look at her and you know right off the bat that she doesn't have a photographic memory at all.
So hard being in like those next few years after college because like you try so hard. Like I just got laid off in January and it was a layoff. He cut off like half the company because financials weren't right. Like his financials weren't right, so he couldn't hold it anymore. So yeah, and then like I keep applying places and they either say I'm overqualified or not qualified enough, and like I'm trying so hard and it doesn't matter. It feels like it doesn't matter. Like it really is just like it doesn't matter what your resume looks like. It doesn't like people try to tell you like, oh, if you do this with your resume it'll be better. If you try doing this with your resume it'll be better.
There are plenty of people in the same boat who aren't crying about this online. This is just living proof that just because you think you're strong, that doesn't actually make it so.
Another day of crying on the internet because a job that I have interviewed for 3 times and really, really wanted, I didn't get. And it sucks and I feel a lot of different emotions right now. I feel like embarrassed and like ashamed of myself because like I gave it my all and like they didn't want me, and I know the job market sucks, okay, like I know. And I know the job market sucks.
Adults have job interviews that go nowhere all of the damn time. Posting cringe probably isn't going to help you with that.
And like, whatever, but like, it really takes a toll on your confidence when you keep applying and you interview and you get rejected in the final round. This has happened to me 4 times in the past month. Interviewing again and again and again and getting rejected. And like, I don't want it to seem like I'm complaining, but like, it takes a toll on you after a while and it just sucks, okay?
A lot of these women aren't actually adults. The second they don't get the job, they have to cry about it.
Bro, let me just say, the job today is hard, okay? It's hard. Look, I came in all clean and I'm freaking dirty. I'm dirty. I wanna go home. I wanna go home. Usually I'm like, yes, I love being here. I'm blessed. I mean, I am blessed, but like, it's hard today.
If her biggest complaint is that she got a little bit dirty, then her work life is really not that terrible.
This really toxic thing where if I don't get a job, I will literally go on LinkedIn and see who replaced me, like see who got the job. I know that's not healthy, but I need to know. I need to know, is that person better than me? Like, what do they have that I don't? You know the job situation is bad if the girlies are acting like this about jobs. And then sometimes I do this really toxic thing where I'm like, oh, I didn't get the job because maybe they're racist. Obviously, I'm just making up things in my head, but I like to tell myself that sometimes. It's my toxic.
Stalking the person who got the job isn't a toxic trait. That's just vindictive as hell, honestly. It's actually super weird.
Trait. Why can't they pick me, choose me, love me? You know what I mean? Like, why do they have to choose someone else? Yeah, the job I stalked that I didn't get, this person was experienced. Like, I could not compare it to her. So I'm like, okay, that makes sense. But at the same time, it's like, why were you even interviewing me? Like, what do I offer? I feel like finding a new job is like literally dating. It's the same thing.
The only reason why job hunting is like dating is because she turned dating into job interviews.
Lost your job, right?
Yeah.
Why'd you get fired?
I went into work and they fired me.
No, what did they say?
You cannot work here anymore.
Look at me.
You cannot work. You cannot work here anymore.
Yeah. Did you ask why?
So at my job, you cannot work. You have to wear like actual
that cover more.
Cover more, yes. Okay. And they're like, yeah, this is a law. You can get fired. I can get fired.
Yeah. It could have put them in a risky position if you were wearing something that was against the law. They could get their business shut down by you not following legal regulation. So it makes sense for you to get fired.
Well, I never got directed. I never got directed.
I also don't know that.
I never got directed.
Shut.
She was violating the law at work, yet she somehow is the victim in the mess that she created. Make it make sense.
Watch me struggle being a female truck driver. I already knew it was going to be a problem. The jockeys will watch you embarrass yourself. I didn't even know if I had it cranked the right way. Still don't know how to crank it. Made it look like I knew what I was doing.
How was she even able to get a truck driver's license when she can't even operate that crank?
It's cold as Bubba. Breaking every bone in my body for this one.
She not only recorded herself failing at her job, but she thought it was a smart idea to post it on TikTok as well.
If my face isn't a dead giveaway, the interview did not go well. I've never been rejected from a job so fast in an interview. I don't even think she really asked me any questions. She said, tell me a little bit about yourself, and then basically just told me I didn't have enough experience. I don't know why it's so hard to find a job.
Sounds like the interviewer had respect for her time and was just honest up front.
I interviewed for a job earlier this week. The interview went so well. Every question she had, I had a great answer for. So I thought it went great, but then I get an email from the recruiter saying that I'm not going to be moving on to the next round. I was really bummed because I wanted the job, but I was also very confused. So I did something I never do, and I emailed her back and asked for feedback. And she said that while my background was exactly what they were looking for, my experience lined up with what they need for the position, she was concerned that For my interview, I hadn't put in enough effort in my appearance given the level of role I was interviewing for. I was interviewing for a vice president position, and now my appearance. I had done a blowout for my hair, I had on a nice top, a blazer, some earrings, but I only had on chapstick. I didn't have any makeup. Just not wearing makeup for women make it seem like they aren't putting as much effort or care into their job.
It was a vice president's position. Of course, her appearance is going to matter on this one. And if she's not taking care of her appearance, how can she be expected to do the job? Like, none of this makes sense.
Half of my face is 30% more likely to get hired than this half of my face, or this side of my face. A study done by Harvard Medical School found that women who wear light natural makeup are seen as more professional and trustworthy. They are also seen as more competent. Yep, give or take, this girl is 30% more likely to get the job than the girl who shows up in full glam, and oftentimes the girl who shows up with no makeup at all. Women are not evaluated based on their talent first, because before we can even open our mouths, someone is evaluating how we look. If you aren't pretty enough at work, you're invisible. If you're too pretty, you're a bimbo full of yourself, probably not very smart, and opportunities will or won't flow accordingly. There are a lot of different terms for this phenomenon. Pretty tax, pretty punishment, sometimes pretty privilege. But me, I think it's pretty bull.
That's not pretty privilege, that's the human condition. Both men and women are judged on their appearances. It has been happening for thousands of years.
This is the only job market that I've edited where you can go to a town hall and not know that the hiring manager is leading the town hall. That you can exceed in both the first interview and the second interview, so much so that they tell you you have a final interview at the end of your second interview.
Just because you make it to the final interview, it doesn't actually mean that you are owed the job. You can definitely be confident about it, sure, but that doesn't mean a thing unless it's actually offered to you.
And then during your third interview, they tell you that you made them think about completely different perspectives through your presentation and have really good conversations through your third interview and still not get the job.
There's a reason why it's called an interview process. It doesn't matter how well she thought the interview actually went. All that matters is that they found someone better suited for the job. It happens.
Would I get paid more if I was a man?
Yeah, probably. Men are just stronger, faster, smarter, more intelligent. I said that twice, so I don't know what that says about me. They also take less sick days. They're more consistent over a period of a month. You're the fourth highest paid person in the team, and you're less than half of the age of the highest people who are higher paid than you. Would I get paid more if I was a man? The only other person who's worked he's worked longer than you, who is a man.
Women like this are never satisfied with what they have. They've convinced themselves that there is some kind of a massive conspiracy to oppress her, even when she makes more money.
He listens to you, and he leads a team of 12 people or something. You don't have anyone you lead. You do own leadership. You haven't even made a proper sale yet. Do I get paid? You already get paid too much. Holy.
This is what happens when your workplace focuses more on progressive politics than hiring the right people for the job. You get entitled and insufferable attitudes just like this.
I'm sorry, I already started crying, but oh my god, I know. Oh god. If you're seeing this, I've been looking for a job for over 100 days now, and there's a top job that I've wanted. I've been saying to everybody I'm gonna get it. I've even been speaking in different languages to the universe, like konnichiwa, hola, guten tag, hi. It's whenever I talk to the universe so it can hear me internationally. Oh my god. Dear Gina, we are pleased to inform you that you've selected to move on to the final interview stage for the senior bioinformatics scientist position. I have a month or so before I have to move out of my apartment. Because when you don't have a job, you can't afford to live. So I'm just gonna claim this and say that this is going to work out and things are going to work out for me.
She's applying for a scientist's position, yet she not only wants to manifest something with the universe, but she also communicates in multiple languages. That is scary right there.
Has anyone else noticed how toxic it is to work in an all-female workplace?
Like, I started my new job and I was so happy because I'm like, oh my god, it's gonna be all girls. During my training, my manager asked me a question and I forgot the answer. And she was like, you decided not to remember that? Like, you chose not to remember that? Oh my god. Every time one of the girls clock off, all the other girls are talking crap about her. And then they think I'm weird because I won't talk to anyone. Like, I go there to work and I will not talk to anyone. Because, like, they hate each other. And the worst part is that they pretend to be best friends.
It's been a known fact for years that a lot of all-female workplaces are an absolute nightmare to work. You can even ask women about this, by the way.
I'm so fed up. How many rejections will it take? Like, I know we're doing rejection therapy, but is this necessary? I'm a graduate. I don't have experience. That's the whole point! And I did the internships. I had a 12-week internship last summer. I did another internship when I was like 16. I've had jobs. I am qualified for a lot of these roles, actually. Like, I am. And I know that I can do the job. I can do the work. Like, I know that. So if I have to be told that I don't have the relevant experience anymore, like, I'm actually going to, like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. They had 300 applicants, right? Okay, fine, I made it to interview. They definitely didn't interview 300 people, so great, I made it past the first step. Amazing, like, cool. Rejection is redirection, but
We already know what she's going to do. She's going to record her crash outs and post them. None of these women can handle rejection with any form of dignity.
Out of all the years I have worked in my life, the worst thing a female could ever do to herself in the workforce is work with a group of females. It is absolutely the worst thing ever. You want to talk about going to high school again, dealing with high school drama because they want to talk about you behind your back and be petty as want to tattletale and can't step to you like a grown woman? Go get a job with a group of females. It will literally be the most breakdown, draining experience you'll ever have in your life.
And yet, an all-female workplace is painted as a progressive utopia. Make it make sense, hey?
So I wanted to come on here and talk about something that is really starting to annoy me. So I applied for a job at TJ Maxx a few weeks ago and they denied my application. It's like, it just doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, I do okay with money as is, so I didn't need the job, but I would have liked it to have made some extra money so I could pay off my debt quick.
She has a demon tattooed on her neck, a massive tattoo across her forehead, a nose ring, multiple piercings on her face. I mean, it's no wonder she couldn't get a retail job. What are we even doing here?
I want you guys to talk about in the comments what it's been like for you finding a job recently, like if it's been easy or if it's been difficult, and I want to know what kind of experience you guys have, because I want to see if I'm the only person that's experiencing this right now or not.
It is no mystery as to why she didn't get hired, but she would rather just live in denial and act like it's some kind of a strange occurrence that a woman who looks like that can't actually get the job.
Truck. Oh my gosh. There's actually no way. Oh, this is crazy. Oh my gosh. What is going on right now? I wish I had my dad.
What do I even do? Oh my gosh, should I just put it in drive? Oh, frick, it's driving. Wait, am I even... Fudge! It's not even driving. It's not driving! Why is it not driving? I literally can't do this right now. Park. Drive. Shift to park to start vehicle. What do you mean shift to park? Why would I shift to park to start the vehicle? Is the vehicle not started? Oh my god. Am I... Holy...
What makes this worse is how she's more concerned with recording herself trying to drive a truck that she has no idea how to actually drive. She is a danger to herself and to other people.
Ooh. Unfortunately, we have decided to go in another direction. I really wanted that job. You know what? I wasn't the best fit, and that's okay. What's meant for me will not pass me by. That sucks.
I mean, at least she didn't have a mental breakdown over the rejection. That's pretty rare nowadays, actually. Not getting a job can be frustrating, but that's no reason to just have a breakdown over it. If you would like to get early access to videos, weekly lectures, and case study breakdowns of human behavior, make sure you check out the members area link below in the video description. Otherwise, make sure to click on one of these videos on screen now if you enjoyed. Make sure you take care of yourself, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.